Imagine a future where a complete source of nutrition is growing right above your head while you sit at work. Hi, my name is Kelsey Abernathy.
And I'm Dan Fusich.
And we are the co-founders of Urban Algae. Dan and I are PhD students and Radcliffe Environmental Entrepreneurial Fellows at the Institute of Marine and Environmental Technology in downtown Baltimore, a city that has suffered from urban decay. Our research focuses on algal toxins and disease. So we were inspired to start Urban Algae because we wanted to find a way to produce safe, toxin-free algae for dietary supplements, all while revitalizing these underutilized urban spaces. Now you might be thinking, well, what is algae? If you've ever been to a smoothie or juice shop and seen the word spirulina listed as an ingredient, then you've eaten algae. Other forms you may have encountered include AFA, chlorella, or even blue-green algae. Algae is a fast-growing source of proteins, vitamins, and minerals that is most commonly consumed in the form of a dietary supplement, and for good reason. Multiple peer-reviewed studies have shown that algae has a range of health benefits, from being a mood elevator to weight loss and even use in antivirals. In fact, the algal nutraceutical industry is a rapidly growing market estimated to be worth over $2.5 billion.
And that's all good, but there is a little bit of a problem. The algal dietary supplement industry has a dirty little secret that they don't want you to know. The problem? Blue-green algae and Klamath Lake algae are grown in open systems where they're subject to contamination by microcystins, which cause liver and nervous system damage. In fact, a study that came out of our lab showed that off-the-shelf blue-green algae supplements, about 50% of them are contaminated with microcystins, and they're at or exceeding the Oregon Health Authority's recommended toxin limit. Now, the algal harvesters know about this. It's no surprise to them. They know. But their solution is to simply dilute it. They're not regulated by the FDA. They simply dilute to that limit set by the OHA. Now, our solution is a bit different. We would like to grow algae for dietary supplements in closed system bioreactors while transforming urban roofs, underutilized spaces. Rooftops provide a great spot as they offer several opportunities. Waste streams such as rainwater and CO2 from the waste stream, building CO2. So grab your monopoly money and cast your vote and invest in you and your family's health, a green future, and urban beautification. Thank you, and we'd love to have any questions.
Hey everyone, my name is Mustafa Waheed. I'm the CEO of TransitioningU, and the problem we're solving is that every year, almost half the students that enroll in college drop out nationwide. So that means that their vision and their dream of getting to their college degree didn't happen. Now, for institutions of higher education, what's occurring is that $16.5 billion are lost in tuition every single year. So you can imagine this has a huge economic impact as well. And so what we've done is we've built a mobile platform that effectively serves as an AI digital advisor right in the student's pocket to let them know about all the resources, internships, scholarships, and anything that could help them get to graduation. And it's all built off of Dr. Smith's research, who's here and the co-founder of TransitioningU. So he's a national expert in helping college students graduate and has researched what are the antecedents, if you will, that will lead a student to get to graduation. So it's been pretty exciting doing this work because we've been working with Morgan University, Baltimore City Community College, Loyola, the University of Baltimore, and it's great to see impact where we've been able to identify students who are experiencing homelessness at Baltimore City Community College and connect them with resources. And so part of this and the exciting part of what we're doing is this social mission, and it's been incredible to have an incredible group of advisors. David Cross, who's here, who's helping us from the ed tech side of things, has just been spectacular, and we're fresh off of finishing the Founder Track Accelerator. And so if you care about helping college students graduate, as well as making a difference in students' lives, we're really about helping students graduate and moving our social mission forward. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to fielding any of your questions, and come on over and make sure you help these students graduate.
Is this good? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Is everyone familiar with continuous positive airway pressure for treatments of sleep apnea? Anyone? Okay, a couple of you know. For those who don't know, What happens is with sleep apnea, in the back of the throat, there is a soft tissue that can collapse whenever people go to sleep. So CPAP devices force air into the airway so that you don't stop breathing while you sleep. Where we come in, there's a recent study out of South Korea that shows CPAP devices are filthy, and they could also be causing people that actually use the device to get sick. So what we've done is we've come up with an ultra purified water product that doesn't promote the growth of bacteria, and there's basically nothing in here but H and 2 O's. There's no solids, there's no minerals, there's no micronutrients. And with that, not only do we work to decrease bacteria and make the device cleaner, we can also deliver therapeutics. So think of a mucolytic for someone with cystic fibrosis, or donepezil for people that have Alzheimer's disease, or we could even target some lung cancers. What we'll need is an add-on device and to be able to get down to a micron level that can be absorbed. But that's what we're working towards. So the water is currently available, and then we're working towards the rest. And that's everything. Thank you very much, and we appreciate being invited here. Thanks, Chris, and your team at Startup Grind.
Show of hands, you guys know anybody in the military? You guys know anybody that's come back from combat? So TruGenomix is a precision genomics company. We're developing a CLIA lab blood test to look at predisposition to trauma. I'm an 8-year combat veteran, a combat medic.
Served 2 tours in Afghanistan, and when I returned, struggled with PTSD along with other members of my military community. But 2012 was really when I took the mission to start this company. My kid's aftercare provider took his life, two-time Iraqi veteran. Didn't see it, 220-pound guy. Looked fine, said he was fine. Unfortunately, as we're now seeing over the last couple of years, 22 suicides a day in veterans. So by midnight tonight, there'll be 22 veterans that have taken their lives. And they're not older veterans. These are 18 to 35-year-olds. So TruGenomix really started with that passion. I left the FDA to go and oversee about $25 million of research that was looking at MTBI and PTSD biomarkers in 2013. That was funded by the DoD and the VA. After about 3 years of painstaking work, we were able to identify some genes that identifies predisposition, working with research from Holocaust Survivors World Trade Center. And we submitted that to the patent office. It was approved in January 2016, and I jumped to the call again of not having research sit on the shelf after funding that dried up. And so I started TruGenomix in 2016. Created a company around the IP. 8 months I got an exclusive license for the US and for Europe. And last year we pitched the idea to a genomic startup, Illumina, which is a $27 billion company in California that does next-gen sequencing. And we're currently out there co-located developing the blood assay to test in the military population and also veterans. And so really what I want to take away is for you guys is to understand is it's a disease that has no discrimination. We're losing our vets. The younger veterans are taking their lives because the system is not set up to treat as many veterans that are coming back. Unlike the Vietnam War, a lot of them didn't come home. And the difference now is a lot of the veterans are coming home and there's just not enough psychiatrists and psychologists to treat them. And these are objective, and this test will be an objective way on identifying individuals that have predisposition not only after they come back from trauma, but when they join the military as well.
Hello everybody. My name's Hector Ocasio. My reserve partner over here is Jason Haney. We're the founders of Pet Connect. Pet Connect is a sales and marketing platform for pet businesses, and it's also a free mobile app for pet owners. And our mission is to connect pet owners to all of the resources that they need through a mobile experience, while also providing our business customers the ability to showcase their brands and sell their services within that community. Okay? I'm going to tell you a real powerful story about why a solution like this is needed. In 2014, my wife and I were traveling home with our pet from seeing some friends in Columbus, Ohio. Our dog got violently ill on the return home, And by the time we pulled over on the side of the road, he collapsed. So it was midnight, we didn't know where we were, it was extremely cold outside, and here was our dog possibly dying on the side of the road. So I did what every other pet owner would do. I reached in my pocket, grabbed my phone, I did a search for emergency pet hospitals, found one 20 minutes away, raced over to the hospital, and the building was empty. So of course, panic skyrocketed. We thought we were gonna lose our dog there in the parking lot. And so out of desperation, I called a friend, and he found out that the hospital had moved and never updated their Google local listing. He guided us to the hospital, and the doctor told us that our friend saved our pet's life. And it was at that moment that I realized that you must have your pet's resource network always available to you. So pet owners, listen up. Jason and I created a product called Pet Connect. And in Pet Connect, there are over 100,000 pet-friendly resources all across the country. Boarders, groomers, trainers, pet stores, pet events, veterinarians, and hospitals in our application. You can explore both on a geographic search as well as a local search. You can look at pet profiles or pet business profiles and see photos and videos, see a description of the business, learn about their values, and even for some of our business subscribers, book services directly through the profile page. More importantly, if you find a business that is relevant to your pet's life, you can actually favorite that business and receive valuable content and promotions back from those businesses, such as come in for savings on a Tuesday. And finally, we also built some pet owner tools to help with day-to-day pet ownership. For example, you can upload your pet's medical records and share them directly from the app. And you also can create a family network. That's where multiple family members can link their account. And so as one family member uploads a photo or video, connects with the business, it syncs up across all of the family owners, so mimicking real life pet ownership. So if you're a pet owner, download our app, it's free. Not only can we bring a wonderful experience to you as a pet owner, but we may even save your pet's life. Thanks.
I'm Jared Nichols. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Goefer. Tonight I come to Startup Grind to really network with people in my community who are going through the same journey as me as an entrepreneur, and I'm always open for free advice. So anybody who can help me and give me advice, I'm completely open to it. I can use all the advice I can get. Really, I come here tonight to learn about the other companies in the area, to network with potential customers, potential investors, and folks that will who will really who have been through my journey, understand what I'm going through, and can really help me throughout this process.
We're entrepreneurs, right? We go with the resources we have available, and if that's a back of the napkin, then damn it, that's what we're going to use. So that's what we use. So that being said, Josh is going to announce our prize winners. What I will say is Josh is going to announce the first 3 prizes from the bottom up. Those who didn't are on the bottom 6. You're not losers, okay? Because each one of you gets a 2-event complimentary pass to future Startup Grind events and the opportunity to be considered for one of our featured local startups at a future normal event that we have, okay? So, Josh?
Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna go over some of the prizes. He talked about tickets, he talked about coaching, he talked about featured local startup. There's also some opportunities for our global event that happens every year in February. Out in California. And so you'll get some assistance with the application process and some coaching that goes along with that. First and second prize, also get some personal coaching from Chris's group. So pretty tremendous list here. So in third place, based on your votes, was, can I get a drum roll? TruGenomix.
All right.
There you go. Congratulations.
In here's your 2-event.
Beautiful. Second place, again by your votes, I have no idea how many of the votes there were. Not a clue. Supposedly there's 70 of you or so. Second place goes to Pet Connect. Congratulations, Hector.
Thank you.
Great job, man.
Thanks.
Jason. Nice job. Appreciate it. All right. First place. 2 event passes, featured startup at a fall event, assistance with coaching for the global program, access to the Startup Grind Global Resource Network, and 8 hours with Chris. TransitioningU.
Thank you.
Congratulations, brother.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that basically concludes the formal part of our program. I hope that as you leave here tonight, you have left here a little more educated, a little more inspired, or a little more connected. That you found something of value out of this event. And if you have, then I think I and my team have done our job. If not, I don't want to hear about it. No, I thank you all for coming out. Thank you for celebrating, helping us celebrate our 18th month and a beautiful evening. I truly hope you had a good time, and I hope that I will see you all back at a future Startup Grind event again. Now, that being said, a number of people who have said, how can I get more involved? All you have to do is raise your hand and ask. Any one of the team members, if you want to get involved and you want to be active, let us know, because the more the merrier, okay? So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed having you. I hope the startups got something of benefit out of it. Have a great evening and have a great weekend.